Tingles, 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 tingles. Welcome back, my tinglers. Alright, so I'm recording. This is obviously you know what this is. This is the Joker review, but I was planning on recording it with the Blue Yeti, but for some reason it's acting up. So I'm just gonna do this with the Apple earbuds, and hopefully you enjoy it. You know the same, but it's weird not hearing myself. Like I'm hearing myself, but it's weird not hearing what the Blue Yeti hears. It's kind of weird. But alright, we're just gonna start it off. So like, I just saw the Joker. I know this is kind of like a late review, and people had it out like 2 weeks ago. But that was honestly the best DC movie, like I think of all time. Um, just yeah, yeah, I think that was the best DC movie of all time. Even from the beginning, I knew going into this movie that it wasn't gonna be like a big like action packed kind of like event. Like I wasn't expecting like Endgame. Like I wasn't expecting like no like crazy like sequences like car chases or anything like that. I pretty much knew this movie was gonna be more like dark and more realistic, and I honestly loved every second of it. I honestly wanted the movie to be an hour, 2, 3 hours longer. I was just immersed into the Joker or Arthur Fleck, as you know he is in this iteration, and I can never say his first name right, but I'm gonna say Mr. Quinn, Mr. Quinn Phoenix, did a wonderful job at portraying uh somebody kind of descending into madness, and I think uh that is great, and I'm kind of going all over the place. Like this movie, like when I first was like I saw it with my friends, like I had like a few like little talking points, but other like, I think that it was just pure art. Like it was nothing, and it's kind of weird saying that from like a villain, like a villainous movie about the Joker. But I think the movie was pure art. Just even if you took the whole Joker theme out of it, just somebody that society created, you know that that could have been avoided. I think that that's just a beautiful, not beautiful, but I think it's an eye-opening sight. Even just past the whole Joker thing, seeing I forgot to put a spoiler thing. I don't think I'm not gonna do any spoilers, hopefully, but just seeing the gradual, like it was his sorry, notification, his Arthur's mindset just kept getting worse and worse and worse, and Mr. Phoenix portrayed it in a beautiful way, and like the Joker is one of my favorite villains, but he was always one of my favorite villains because of Batman, because Batman was there because of him and Batman. I liked him because I liked Batman, but this really kind of made me like Joker was never portrayed like this. Joker was always the jester of madness, or he was the he was a character of destruction, without any basis for what he was doing, and this really it in a it made you um, sympathize with the villain, and as that as evil as that may sound, like as evil as it may sound, I was actually like kind of rooting for him, like he was having a pretty messed up like day pretty much, so like I was rooting for him the whole time, and like the last scene gave me chills. I'm gonna let you guys see it for yourselves, and then y'all you can experience it. But the last, not the last scene, there's a scene that you think is the end, but it's not the end, and then there's another part that scene that I thought was the end, um, really honestly gave me chills, and like I think the movie is amazing, and I think it's an A plus, but uh, I heard like a whole bunch of stuff like people like scared that like people want to like start like mass shootings and stuff. I didn't get that impression from the movie. It didn't even seem like the movie was. like violent. Don't get me wrong, but it wasn't like that violence where it was like yeah, we're gonna like go crazy and like start just shooting people and stuff. But it's like I pray that doesn't happen. But I don't think this movie is gonna motivate that. There's a lot more. There's movies that are more violent than this. But I don't know how I could do this without spoiling. Um, okay, so I've heard that Mr. Quinn said that he doesn't want to do any more of these. But I'm kind of on that side where it's like it's such a great performance and such a great Joker that I feel like there needs to be more. I want more, just personally. I want more because um, I don't want this like a one-off thing. Especially with the whole new Batman coming in. Mr. Quinn, he might have. I'm sorry, but I think he should just come on and kind of keep doing it. I heard something like he said he doesn't want a franchise. I never. I've heard people say that, but I never like actually looked into it. But I think that if he does change his mind, we're gonna have a contender with Marvel because I'm a Marvel fanboy. I'm all about Avengers and Spider Man, and my favorite superhero hero is Batman. But Batman and Spider Man. But they even with Ben Affleck, I love that movie, but it was never like done right. And sorry if it's like my voice sounds a little weird. I'm a little under the weather, but the Batman movies were never like I don't know. They were always good, but it was always something missing. And I think they might be able to get it right this time, especially the whole way they're going with Batman and the way that they decided to take the Joker. I think that we could have a good contender. But going back to the movie, um, I think everybody in the movie did a phenomenal job as far as the acting. Um, if but I'm not. I'm now that I'm kind of thinking about it. Like, I'm not gonna spoil. I'm not gonna spoil. But Zazie Beats, uh, gorgeous. I think that's how you say her name. She was phenomenal in this. At first I was kind of wondering like I don't want to spoil, but I was kind of wondering like why why is she acting like this, or like why is like the movie going in this direction. But it has a payoff. I'm not gonna spoil, but yeah, everybody did a phenomenal job. uh I'm sorry, I'm a little under the weather because like I want y'all to know I love movies, and I usually because I want to start a movie review channel, and I usually have notes, but I wasn't even gonna do a review, but I saw it and I was like, I gotta do a review. I wanted to do Joker thinking that it wasn't gonna be good, but I should have notes. Usually, like if I know I'm gonna like, talk about it, or like when I was doing my movie review channel, I would have notes, but I didn't have notes this time. But next movie review that I do, I probably gonna have notes if I do another movie review. But I'm just going purely based off of what I remember and seeing it. So I didn't even But sorry, I'm kind of going on a rant here, or like a little whatever it's called. But the what was I saying? The movie in general was a great movie. Um, I think that they should use Mr. Phoenix a lot more because he is a heck of an actor, and it's a heck of a talent to just throw away for one movie. I don't think that this should be a one-off thing, and I really think you guys, if you haven't seen it, you should go and see it because this is, I think, the movie of the year. Not just the October, movie. I think this is the movie of the year of 2019. Um, this is gonna be one of my favorite movies for a long time. Um, I think you all should go check it out. Um, I keep saying but yeah, this is a short little review. The next review I'm either gonna do is Maleficent or Zombieland Double Tap, or both, depending on what I do, and it's gonna be a much better review because it'll be planned. But I decided was gonna see the Joker. I saw the Joker, and I was like, when I saw it, I was like, I have to do a review. I had to talk about it. But uh, don't judge this movie review. Judge the next one. This one was not planned. I just decided to do it because I love the movie so much. Um, but it's just a nice little quick one. The other one might be more in depth. But all right, guys. Sorry if this was a little awkward. I'm a little under the weather. I'm just kind of fanboying out a little bit. Like my ideas everywhere. But next time there's gonna be a structure, and it's gonna be longer. So see you guys in a few days. Uh, we're about to hit 100 subscribers, which is cool. That's really great. Thank you so much. Like last week, I think I was just saying thanks for 50, and look, we're almost about to hit 100. So thanks so much. Um, I'm sorry if I'm being kind of awkward on camera. Like I have a sore throat, but I decided, I've been kind of slacking on the video, so I decided just to get one out. Um, and what better way to do it by doing the Joker review? But thank you guys. See you in the next one, and peace out.